there's one group of growers making even more money. A group that few people know about.
Good morning.
Good morning. So this is it, huh?
This is it. The curtain here, you're gonna leave it, and then behind that curtain, you're going to put plywood.
So the neighbors outside will see the curtains,
Exactly.
but in fact, this is all hidden.
Correct.
This could be any family's dream home.
You have water sources everywhere, so, watering the plants with the water pump and timer will be ideal.
But some buyers have other intentions.
This is where the biggest grow will take place.
Tom Yu is a former gang detective with the LAPD. He's raided hundreds of homes, just like this one.
The biggest activities of organized crimes is indoor marijuana grows.
Here in California's pricey real estate market, criminals are shopping for homes exclusively to grow weed.
These groups of people, they don't want attention. Their goal is to make money.
And how much money can you make from an indoor grow like this?
2-3 million minimum.
A year?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
A lot of money, and the punishment is virtually none.
Lessened penalties have only emboldened growers to expand operations, and in return, caused law enforcement to expand their crackdowns.
Well, we got several complaints from neighbors about the smell of the marijuana. Our guys went out there, heard the humming from the equipment inside.
So you're pretty sure that there's an indoor marijuana grow in there?
Yeah, my guys have, they're very rarely wrong.
And in terms of the approach, anything we should be cautious about?
Grows have been getting hit with a lot of home invasion robberies, so a lot of the growers have started to arm themselves, so we always keep in the back of our mind that these guys could open fire, so.
Hence the body armor?
Hence the body armor.
This is police body cam footage of officers executing a search warrant on a suspected grow house in San Bernardino County, outside LA. One example of many, many others.
Please, stay where you are! Please!
All across California, authorities are busting multi-million-dollar marijuana grows.
Hundreds of plants, rooms are now greenhouses.
Right in the middle of residential neighborhoods.
On this street alone, the Sheriff's Department identified 7 problem houses.
What the community don't want to do is have a bunch of indoor marijuana grow in a community where the kids play outside.
They attract robberies, assaults.
We've seen murders, we've seen kidnappings arising from these type of indoor grows.
An average pot grow house draws an enormous amount of electricity.
Holes drilled in walls for impromptu electrical wiring and a bypass circuit breaker.
Enough to rack up an electric bill costing almost $100,000 a year. But these criminal groups have a workaround for that too. Using makeshift wiring, they bypass the home's electric meter, allowing them to draw power without being charged, and more importantly, without drawing attention.
They're paying less power here than what it would be in an apartment.
But even more surprising is who's growing all of this illegal weed.
We have 2 Asian suspects in custody. They're both from China.
Since legalization, the authorities have continued busting scores of grow houses, operated by Chinese syndicates.
Officers arrested 2 Chinese nationals at the home.
I would say 99.9% of all indoor grows are Chinese nationals or criminal enterprises.
The story involving drugs, guns, millions of dollars, and a rocket launcher.
We've seen everything from an AR-15 to AK-47s to your traditional semi-automatic, handguns.
They fly the workers over, put them up in a newly purchased home, and task them with growing weed until their debt is paid off.
They're working off almost indentured servitude.
And when the people at the bottom are busted, the top dogs simply move on to the next one.
Unfortunately, 90% of apprehensions do not involve the people on top. They're insulated.
Do you think these places will keep popping up?
100%. Your demand is higher in a post-legalized marijuana world. So where does the supply come from? It comes from dispensaries or these type of engagements.
The criminal underworld.
Correct.